The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world. Hello, and welcome to Friday. And if you're one of those lucky folks who had Monday off, maybe it feels like Thursday, or has the week been that long that you're like, finally, it's Friday. Either way, it is November 17th, 2023. I think there's something wrong with my Instagram. Or maybe no one is posting on the actual feed anymore. I'm not sure. But recently, my Insta has been showing me people's posts that are more than a month old. For instance, a friend of mine's pictures from her honeymoon showed up on the feed last night, but I know she went on it in September. And I thought, whoa, girl, 2 honeymoons in one fall? At least wait till you're far until the dark days of winter to take a second one. And then I looked, and she had posted these honeymoon pictures back in September. Another friend posted that they were golfing, and I was like, wow, what warm spot are you visiting? Well, Miskina, of course, back in October. Now, I'm a generous commenter. I like to make people feel seen on the internet. But Instagram is making me look like a creeper. Like I'm going to people's profiles, finding posts from months ago and adding my 2 cents. Like people are probably like, ooh, Steph is thinking of me. And I mean, I'm not. Like, I think you're great, but I'm not thinking of you. Ugh, see my problem? Well, a big good morning to you, and a good morning to my guest co-host here, Bob MacKay. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Now, I've been having guest co-hosts for almost a month now. We've been scheduling people in and getting to come try their hand at radio. And you're a lot of fun off the air. So I was like, maybe we could have some fun on the air.
Chemistry. It's chemistry.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'm asking every guest co-host for their Jeopardy story. You know, that one that says, like, I promise I'm not a nerd. I have more dimensions and layers. I'm more than this. You're more than just a voice. Bob, tell us about you.
Well, you know what? Actually, my story is actually that I'm just a voice.
Oh.
My friends have told me over the years, they said, you have an amazing voice. You should be on radio. I was like, that's neat. So actually, I'm filling the bucket list today. The check mark is in.
Hey, there we go. I do think you have a great voice. Now, awkward thing. Does anybody ever say you have a face for radio?
That's kind of personal. Like, leave that one alone.
Oh, sorry. People have said that to me before too. Okay, so you're in good company, I think.
Right on. Yep. I've got another few times.
Bob MacKay is my guest this morning. Bob, have you heard about the hottest trending dog name right now?
No, I didn't think that was a thing.
It is. They actually put out names every year, like the list of like Rover is Max and those kinds of names. But this one, Kelsey. Do you know anybody named Kelsey?
I absolutely do. That's why I'm kind of reserving comments right now.
Oh, okay. You think it's kind of lame to name your dog after a football player?
I don't know about these human names. Like, I mean, like what happened to the Rovers and the stuff like that there, right? So.
Yeah. Okay. So then you talk a lot about your Newfoundland dog.
Yes, Kaylee.
There you go. What? And is it Kaylee? That sounds like a human name to me as well. I don't want to offend you, but
no, it's actually Gaelic for dance, and we're pretty much of a big time dance family. So yeah, that's where that came from.
I love that. Okay, and I'm going to be honest. I had a Kaylee at my wedding.
Nice.
Mainly because I wanted somebody to tell people how to dance because none of us were good at it.
Wicked.
Yeah, he was great. And then you have another dog too, right?
Yeah, his name is Soul. He's a little husky. Yeah, he's an awesome little dude. And Soul, if you were to meet him someday, you'll say the name fits.
So is he an old soul, a kind soul?
Old, yeah, both old soul. He's actually 10 years old now, so he's just a gentle little husky, and yeah, not an aggressive bone in his body, but just you feel his positive energy when you're around him, right? So perfect name.
I love that. You just made me, all the warm and fuzzies.
So Steph, tell me, what is with people decorating their houses inside and out so early for Christmas?
Oh, what's your date that you decorate for? You think?
I'll be straight. I did decorate the outside of my house because because the ground freezes, putting the spikes in, that kind of thing.
Sure, that's your excuse.
Just showing off. But anyway, but the inside of the house, it's like I see so many of my friends on Facebook have posted there the trees up, they got all the stuff out. I don't know. It takes away from the magic. Like, it's going to be another month before Christmas, and it's going to become normal. So I don't get the. So we're like with Halloween. I've seen people decorate for Halloween in September. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you go down to Canadian Tire or Walmart to buy decorations; they're all gone.
Yes.
Because people are doing all this stuff. It's just. What do you think? What's your perspective?
I think if it brings you joy, do what you want. In my opinion, though, I live in a tiny house, so the idea of decorating early inside is clutter to me. I would be tripping on it. I don't have enough space to move the things that I need to move for 2 months straight. As well, we get a real Christmas tree. We go out and find it in the wilderness. And so if we did that 2 months early, there'd be no tree left. All the ornaments would be on the floor. There'd be no needles. It would just be, I don't know, needles in the feet, I guess. I got Bob MacKay here with me. And Bob, you heard of the word FOMO before?
Absolutely not.
FOMO is FOMO, or fear of missing out.
Wow. Yeah, I did Google it there, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, this is an old term. People have been using it for years.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't want to offend, but there's this thing called Bubble FOMO. So I'm guessing you haven't heard of that either.
No, I'm an Apple phone user, so I know the blue bubble thing.
There you go. So they say that Android users, for all of time, have had blue bubble FOMO because they can't join in on group texts the same way that iMessage users can.
So my poor son who uses an Android, he's feeling this way?
He probably is. He probably has blue bubble FOMO.
I'm sorry, Robert.
Yeah, and Apple has always said, like, no, it's proprietary. iMessage is ours. We will not allow Android users to use it. But a new company has come out with a way to like reroute your text message to turn it into a blue bubble when it arrives to somebody.
Amazing.
And now the company is called Nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's unique.
And you have to give Nothing your like iCloud sign-in details to be able to take part in the program to get rid of your FOMO.
That's a bit dangerous.
Yes, because if you recall, I mean, your iCloud, what do you have on there?
Like pictures, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, saved emails.
Banking info, all of your contacts. Like, it just seems a little bit dangerous to me.
Yeah.
But that's what lengths poor Android users will go to get rid of that blue bubble FOMO.
Oh, it's too bad.
TikTok has made it official, Bob.
What?
Gaudy Christmas is in.
Gaudy Christmas, is that right?
Yeah, so we've been used to the beautiful pastels of Christmas, the beige, I would call it.
I'll admit I'm the old school dude with that currently, yes.
Okay. So you have white Christmas lights, I would guess?
Yeah.
All right. And then what does is it like a white and red kind of theme? Like
white, red, gold, that kind of deal, right? So it's your typical old-fashioned, I don't know, I think it's beautiful. My neighbors do too.
That sounds beautiful, but now TikTok is saying, nah, you should throw all that out and get colored lights and make it look like Christmas kind of threw up on your lawn and threw up on your Christmas tree.
Wicked.
What do you think? Are you going to join the trend, or
No.
are you like, I'm sticking with my old-fashioned Christmas
I'm going to stick the old-fashioned, old-school thing. I don't know, that's tradition, right? It's just, I don't know. I'm not into trendy stuff when it comes to Christmas.
Well, this is the strange thing is that I feel like, the white light kind of trend came in probably, 12, 15 years ago, maybe.
Right.
And now they're like, all right, everybody, let's move over to the gaudy Christmas. And once they get everybody moved over, so probably in 15 years, you'll be like, okay, fine, I could get on board with this colored light.
In about 15 years, yeah.
They're going to say, old-fashioned Christmas is in. Bob MacKay is my guest this morning, and I have a bit of a question for you.
What's that?
Okay, so I've noticed at different events that I've paid to go to, that people don't like to stay till the end.
That is weird, isn't it?
It is. So like the Jonas Brothers the other night, they're on stage, they're putting on a great show. They're about to do their finale. They say, we've just got 1 or 2 left for you tonight. Hope you've had a great time, Edmonton. And then people start leaving.
It's to me, it's ridiculous. I see the same thing. You go to a hockey game, like maybe 20 seconds left in the game, and people get up and walk out with their back to the game. And it's like,
and blocking everybody on their way as they walk by them for their last 20 seconds of the game that they're sitting for. It's like, oh, sorry, you got to stand up because I have to rush out to where? Did I not just pay to come see this very thing that's happening down there?
$200 for a ticket and I'm leaving early.
Yeah, I don't get it. I like, what do you think their rationale is? Like, where are they headed?
I think people with patience, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to sitting in traffic or everything, I don't really think they really think it out. I think it's a mental thing. If I get out early, I could beat everybody else out. But why? You want to experience the whole event or a hockey game or whatever you're at. Never made sense to me. I'm on the same page as you.
Yeah. And so I had a friend when I used to live in Toronto, and he would get off work at 5, but he would stay in the city until 7 because he didn't like being crowded on the subway. And that made sense to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, stick around, hang out, and he would just like have a different coffee date with someone, go to the library, whatever. This, I feel like, same thing. Okay, you could be on a crowded escalator, be stuck in traffic, or you could sit in your seat for 5 extra minutes. You could, go walk around the concourse and wait until the escalator's clear. Like, there's so many options to make sure that you still see the end and you don't have the frustrated thing about the traffic. Because what are you going to do when you get home? Watch TikTok and see all of the things that happened at the concert that you missed because you left early?
Absolutely.
So it makes no sense.
None.
From entertainment to music and anything in between, this is The Buzz.
Brought to you by Foy Medi-Spa.
If you didn't get tickets to the Eras Tour, fear not. You can now bring your friendship bracelets to a Taylor Swift-themed cruise instead. It's a 4-night tour around the Bahamas. Unfortunately, though, Taylor won't be there.
Taylor who? Never heard of her.
What? And Snoop Dogg, the poster child for cannabis, says he's not going to do it anymore. The rapper said, after much consideration with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time.
Him giving up smoke is like me stopping breathing. Snoop's going to disappear.
Parade is coming up on December 2nd.
So excited.
So excited. And Bob, what's your role?
So we are putting a truck in for, I work with Acton. Some people may know this. I work with Acton. We're going to be putting in one of our waste trucks in this year. Griswold theme. We're going full blast lights. We're going to be melting the sky.
Melting the sky.
I am so excited. I can't even explain to you how excited I am.
Is Griswold like your favorite movie, or how did this come about?
Yes. Holiday Vacation is, or Christmas Vacation, sorry, it's truly the best movie ever. If you haven't seen it, folks, rent it, go on Netflix, whatever, get it. It's amazing.
And is that the one with the Jam subscription?
Yes, yeah, and the guy with the toilet is full with the hose thing, that's that one there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have to look out for the Acton truck is what you're saying? Are you trying to go for like People's Choice, favorite parade winner float?
Best illuminated.
Best illuminated.
I don't know if that's a category.
I was like, I didn't know there was a category, but
probably
I guess
not.
Trying to make it, put it out to the people. Say People's Choice is best illuminated, right?
Yes.
Bob MacKay is my guest today.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Bob. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you heard of this new trend called de-influencing?
Until you mentioned it earlier, never.
Okay. So it's like influencers try and sell you products. They're,
right.
I use the Stanley Cup all the time. Here I am in pictures with my cup. Now you want to buy a Stanley Cup.
Absolutely.
De-influencers are people who are gaining popularity and getting followers by pretending like they're trying to cut the clutter of your life and save you money. Oh, wow. But they're actually being like, don't buy that Stanley Cup. Have you seen this Amazon dupe that's cheaper? Or have you seen this more eco-friendly product? Buy this instead. Oh, by the way, hashtag sponsored ad.
So like the salesperson trashing the other person's product. That's all it is, really.
Exactly. But they're like trying to be like, I'm great for the environment. I'm a de-influencer.
I'm going to call myself that now when I'm doing sales call for work.
I'm a de-influencer. Want to buy my product?
Yeah.
It has been a ton of fun, but it's time for us to get out of here.
Yes. No, thank you so much for having me here today. This is kind of the bucket list check mark. Boom.
Hey, would you like to make it a double check mark?
I would. That'd be kind of cool, I think.
All right. Well, Bob, I'd love to have you back. This was absolutely wonderful to have a guest co-host.
Super time.
That's so smiley across from me. But we do have to leave this time, but we'll schedule in another time. It did actually hilariously take us a while to get you scheduled in.
It was crazy.
If I'm being honest, I may have spelled Bob MacKay's last name wrong a few times. I spelled it like
I'm
Mackay.
a Big Mac, not a Big Mick.
Yes, Big Mac. Anyway, we got to get out of here now, but Bob will come back another time. We hope your day's looking on the bright side. What's your catchphrase, Bob?
Mine is, you can't change yesterday, but you can fix tomorrow.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.